have the speedometer cable ready to go in. This end goes to the transfer case. This end to feed through that hole right down there. It has a little rubber boot on it to plug up the hole. I'm just going to push that cable through the hole. Alright, here it is on the inside. I poked through the hole. Then I'm going to run it up right in front of the heater here. And that clip on the front of the heater, that's for this speedometer cable. And the end needs to be over there. Okay, something about like this. Push it back a little bit. This will connect into the back of the combination meter. Right in there, like that. The other end needs to turn and go down below the car. And finally pop that boot into place, into the hole. There we go. Here's the bottom underneath the car. I'm going to put it up over this transmission support here. I have a little hook right here for it. The end goes up there into that hole, and it has to be lined up just the right way for it to go all the way in. Let's see if I can pull it out a little ways. Okay, I got it pulled out a little bit. Help me get it in the hole correctly, so it won't go in like that. I need to turn it. There we go. And then it'll slide in, and then keep it slid in and push the jacket up there, and then screw it on. Snug that up with my pliers. Not too much, but just so it's not going to come loose. Okay, I got the speedometer cable clipped in right there. I tightened that nut, or that little bolt up. Moving up forward a little bit, if you can see it, there's a clip right here in the floor, and the cable pops up into that, snaps in there. There we go. Curves around up there and goes into the firewall. Okay, next thing I'm going to try to put in is this dashboard. The top of the dashboard has 3 big screws. There's a screw hole there, one in the middle, and another one over there. And then on the bottom side, it has screws go in each one of these notches in the bottom of this bar, and over there on that bar. Looks like there's 6 of them all together. Okay, all 3 top ones are in. Next I'll just go through and try to line up these bottom 6 holes and put these 6 screws in the bottom here. Get all these wires more or less in the right spot. There we go. I think I'm getting close now. Radio. And I think I can go ahead and put these bottom screws in. Alright, I'm going to wait to tighten those bottom ones up. Make sure I don't need to take them back out again. Not sure if I forgot something. Seems like I might have forgot something up here in front, but we'll see. Otherwise, I got the dashboard in. I just need to put all the stuff back on. Next thing I'm going to put in is this radio antenna. I found a good one on one of my parts cars. I found, I didn't have the screws for it. I found these 2 in my screw collection. I'll go ahead and start them on this side. Now I'm going to have to look for some other screws. The heads are too big. They won't go down in the space provided. Let me go look around. Searching through my screws, I found a pair of these. They have a small size Phillips head on them that fit into the antenna space right here. I think they will work. I'm going to give them a try. Now I need to feed this down through this groove here. It's got a couple of these little snaps on there. I figured out that if I turn them sideways, I can slip them in there. There we go, it goes. This other one. There we go. Alright, now I need to work that down and it will come out. Down here, not that hole, but up, probably going to be hard to see. There's another hole in this frame or body part. I need to thread that down and get it to come out that hole. Oh, I just realized on the outside that hole goes all the way through. By twisting the wire, I was able to get it to go down to here. Alright, I got it out here. I need it to go through that hole to the other side. There we go. Pull it through on this side. Alright, there it is. And there's the two clips. One of those clips goes on the back side of this. There's a little hole for one of those clips. And then there's another one in the same kind of part a little farther over here. I'll try to pull that wire through and then it comes out behind the radio. Okay, I just discovered that I need to take these screws all the way out. Slide this down in there. There we go, and it pops right in place. Now I'll just put my two screws, one in the top and one in the bottom. Okay, my bottom screw is too long and it's pushing against the antenna, so I can't pull the antenna out. I either need to cut that off or find a shorter screw with the same size head. Alright, I found another screw. It's the same size, a little shorter, different color, but it works okay. And now my antenna slides out properly and goes back in. So that's good. I'm just getting these two clips in. There we go. Okay, that clips in, that clips in. This side of the fuse box, and then across there, and then comes out behind the radio. Alright, next thing. Alright, now I'm going to put this hood release cable in. Attaches right up here behind the glove box, and then the cable itself runs back through that hole right there. This hole up here in front, maybe through this hole, and then along the inside here. I'll just leave it hanging out over here somewhere. Little plug for the hole still on the cable. There we go. And two small size screws. We'll snug these two up. There we go. Okay, I confirmed with my other car that this cable does go through that hole like that. And comes all the way around. And then these clips attach to the front piece that goes across here. So I'll put that on later. Next, I've got this thing. I'll figure out where it goes and attach that. Oh, I probably should have put this piece in before I put the dashboard in. Where it goes, I can reach it through the speaker here. Right on the corner, there's a plastic piece sticking out that has a screw hole in the end of it. So I'll just have to see if I can get it in there blindly. I can't see that spot, and I can't show it to you either. I'm going to try using a even smaller screw. I just spent a ridiculous amount of time putting that screw in. I wound up using a little bit and a 1/4 inch wrench and turning it like a 1/16 at a time. Blind, I can't see it, so I had to do it by feel. Next time, put that little buzzer thing in before the dashboard. I already used up a week's worth of cuss words on that screw, and now I noticed that I've got my heater controls in the wrong groove. I guess I'll loosen up those 6 bolts on the bottom of the dash and see if I can raise it up enough to get that into the right hole. Okay, I got that fixed. Now I just gotta go tighten up these 6 screws here. Now I'll put a couple of screws and hold my heater controls in place, and I'll screw those in. Okay, some more wiring here. I see the cigarette lighter assembly has this kind of plug-in, really thick white wire with a black stripe on it, so that matches this plug here, even though this one's white and this one's black, but they obviously go together, so I'll plug those 2 together. Okay, they went together and snapped. There is a little light goes in here somewhere, but I'm not sure where it goes. I'll have to go check on that. The radio wires, I have them all straightened out. These are just labels what each wire is, so I'll plug that in. And I got the antenna wire over here. I can plug that in. Then I have this plug in back here. I need to figure out what that's for. I think that's it for center piece here. What I figured out is that this little plug here that I couldn't figure out where it goes, I looked it up. I'm pretty sure what that is a plug for cars with an automatic transmission. So in this case, it just hangs out here and doesn't get used. Another little wire right here. It's just white with a black stripe, so I'll look that up. I might need to cover the end of that. The rest of these wires, I think I have them all plugged in the right place. I have this ground wire for the radio. I need to find a place to connect that to. I almost forgot. I need to bolt this handle in. It takes 4 of these 8 by 1.25 or they're really close to 5/16, 3/4 of an inch long. Anyway, there's 2 on each side. I'll go ahead and put those in. Okay, I got that handle bolted in with those 4 bolts. This one, mirror controller, I think. Alright, that pops out. Just connect these 2 together. There we go. This one goes on the dimmer. Okay, the dimmer switch plugs in there. And it just slides on. Kind of tight. This one goes on the rear defroster. Feels like it goes on this way. Ah, clicked in. Okay. Tighten that nut up there. Okay, that's tight. Turn it all the way counterclockwise downward like that. There we go. All the way on, all the way off. It's for an optional door opener switch. Apparently it's just extra. I think this one is a data link connector. Doesn't connect to anything. And I think this one, I think it connects to this one. The colors don't line up exactly. Yep, they snapped right together. No problem. Relay that's got a broken clip on it. Goes up here with the other relays. Here's another one with a broken clip. I got my wires tied in here under the edge here. Okay, my combination switch plug-in sticking out right here. I'm trying to get these wires wrapped up under the ashtray and the cigarette lighter. And they come out and go over to that side. This little blue connector is for cruise control, which I don't have, so that's not used. That one down there, white with a black stripe, I don't know what it's there for, but I taped up the end to insulate it.